So proceeding in our backend dev course, this is our ninth module. Okay. Now in this module, we'll be implementing email verification for a registered user. Okay. And so let us proceed here. So first of all, let me show you that my development server is already running. And here I have opened my YouTube channel. So if you're not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, please subscribe it. Uh, so here I have already published 8 videos on this backend development course. So for sending emails, we'll be using something called Node Mailer. Now Node Mailer is uses a very simple way to send out emails. So it's a piece of cake. You have to just configure it and you can easily send out emails. And along with that, we'll be using MailTrap. Okay, now this video is not sponsored by anyone, let me tell you. And I have been using MailTrap since a long. Okay, it's a very good platform to test out your mail services in your backend. Okay, so now what I will do is I will go ahead and straight away install Node Mailer. So to install Node Mailer, I will come here inside my VS Code and do just a right click and it will paste here npm install Node Mailer. So after installing Node Mailer, what I will do is I will go ahead here in MailTrap and here I'm already logged in to my account. Okay, and let me go ahead here and let us wait. Yeah, so here we have called something sandboxes. Okay, and inside this I have no sandbox because this account is brand new. So what I will do is I'll create a sandbox. I'll add a sandbox. Okay, and what is the sandbox name that I'll provide is uh, let us provide my project or my inbox. Okay, and save this. So after saving this, you can see that sandbox has been successfully created. Now I will go to my inbox. Okay, now your plan includes 4,000 emails, site deliverability, and global support. Okay, so here what I will do, I will go ahead and here I will use these four configurations: host, port, username, and password. So what I will do is I will go inside my .env file and here I will define some environment variables. So I will write a node mailer underscore host. Okay, so node mailer underscore host, then shift all down arrow. And here I will have node mailer underscore port, the port number, and then I'll have user, and then we'll have password. Okay, and then here I'll copy this and paste it here. Copy the port, paste it here. Copy the username, paste it here. Okay, and then at last copy the password. Okay, and let me tell you, I'll be resetting my username and password after this video. Fine. So these are the four keys. Now we have to move this into constants.js. Okay, so let me just copy them down, copy them, and I will write here export const, or let me just paste them right here. Okay, so I'll press shift and I will go ahead and copy this keys and write here export const. Fine, and let me delete this, all these things. Okay, so I will write here, wait a second. What I will write here, I will, I think I can paste it here. Yeah. So I will write here process.env dot and I will paste them. Now I think process.env dot and yeah. So you here you can see that I am been provided my keys right here process.env dot this. Okay, and save this. Now after saving this, what I will do, I will create a config for my node mailer. So inside my lib folder, what I will do is I will create a node mailer dot config .ts. Actually, this should lie inside the utils. Okay. Or better, if we create a folder named config slash node mailer dot config dot js. Okay, and here I will import a function named transporter. I think I have not yet installed NodeMailer. I have installed. So what I'll do is I'll go to nodemailer.com and I will copy this snippet. Here is the snippet. Let me paste this, and right here what I will do, I will provide this process.env, not process.env, actually nodemailer underscore host. Okay, and I will provide a plus here, nodemailer underscore port. Okay, why I have applied a plus? Because I have to convert this to an integer. Okay, so port number, here you can see it is optional. You can either provide or it's undefined by default. So you have to provide a number. So if we apply this unary plus before a string, it will convert it to a number. And secure false, I don't think I need that. Okay, and let me check TLS optional start TLS on all ports. Okay, so I don't think I need that. And here, what I will do is I will apply inside the user nodemailer underscore user, and then I will have nodemailer underscore pass. Now here, what I will do is I will go ahead and write if not of nodemailer underscore host or not of nodemailer underscore port, nodemailer underscore user, and not of nodemailer underscore pass. So what I'll do is I'll simply throw a new API error. Okay, I think I can throw that 500, and um, I think I shouldn't be throwing any API error from this. Just throw a new error. Okay, so that it will be logged on the server and should not be sent to client. Fine. So here I can write a message that is node mailer missing config or missing params. You can also send this to the client if you want, but that is not suggested. So right here you can see upon saving it has auto formatted my code to make it more clean. Right. So now it's the node mailer config. Now inside the lib, I will create a file that is mail.js. Okay. And inside mail.js, what I will do, I will go to node mailer again, and here you can see I have this one. Okay. I have this. Fine. So what I will do is I'll copy this and paste it here. So here what I will do is from, let me say I am from SecureX. Okay, and here before trying this, I have to import transporter from dot slash lib slash not lib actually utils slash, where is the file? Okay, inside the config, I have nodemailer.config. So I think I have exported. Okay, so I have not yet exported this. So let us create one export const, or simply export transporter. Okay, and save this. And here what I will do, I'll just import that transporter here. Okay, now I will create a function that is export const. Okay, export const send mail, which is one async function. Okay, async function. So you need to always async whenever you are sending emails. Okay, control is to save, and here secure X, and let us call it secure X. Okay, secure X. Fine. Secure X at securex.com, or we can say admin@securex.com. Then what will be the to email? So what I will do is I'll accept a couple of parameters. So to email, So 2 will be of type string. Okay. And then smallest string. And what's the issue? Type annotation. Okay. So I don't have TypeScript here. So I have two. And then I have the subject. Okay. And text, actually, we don't need the text here. We only need the HTML code. Okay. We'll only need the HTML body, and then I will provide the HTML here. Fine. Okay, HTML body. So I just cut this comments off. Fine. And preview URL is only available when using a real test account. So I don't want to use this. Okay. So what I'll return is return info.message. Now, if you hover on it, you can see that it's automatically inferring the type, that is promised boolean or undefined. So it may return either a boolean or it can return undefined. Okay. So after configuring the send email function, send mail function, uh, what I will do, I will go ahead and here inside my src, I'll create a folder mails. Okay, mail slash send verification email.js. Okay, send email verification js. And yeah, so I have to actually modify this function, that is the send email. So inside two, I don't have to provide anything. I can directly pass in the parameter. Okay, as soon as the parameters and names are same, you can directly pass them to this object. Fine. So save this, and yeah, inside send verification email, what I will accept is I will uh, write here export const send verification email, which says an async function. Okay, async function, and I can write it to. Okay, I can write it to, and then I can write it HTML subject and HTML. Fine. Inside HTML, I think I can just directly write in code. Okay. So let me write the HTML here. Okay. And I'll just write the HTML and come back soon. So yeah. So right here, I have added another parameter, that is the first thing which we can send. And here is the HTML part. Okay. And what I will do is I will just go ahead and return. What I will return is I will return await. Okay, await send mail, which is from this. And yeah, here actually I forgot this, that we have to write a .js. Without that, our server will crash out. Okay, inside the mail.js file, also inside the config file, actually it's using the required syntax. I don't want this required syntax actually. So I actually avoided that. Import node mailer from node mailer. Okay. And yeah, so we shouldn't be mixing up these things, ES modules and common.js modules. So import these variables from constants.js. And inside this verification, yeah. So we have to write here import send mail from dot slash lib slash mail.js, and await send dot email, and then what I can send is to, and then subject, and then the HTML. Okay. And I know that it feels a bit off because I am writing the entire HTML code right here. Okay, we have a better way to do these things, but for now, for this course, I am using this a plain HTML codes. Okay, and let me tell you, to be very honest, I didn't write this myself. I just asked ChatGPT to write it. Fine. So here's the self verification email. And what I will do is to generate a code. Okay, generate a code. What I can do is I can create a file generate dash code dot js inside lib. Okay, inside lib, and here what I can do export const generate code. Okay, which equals to a function, a simple function which will just return crypto. Okay, and let me just import this crypto module, crypto from node crypto. Okay, so I'll just import this node crypto, crypto dot random bytes. Okay, random bytes. So let us go for three, and then what I will do is I will write here dot to string. Okay, hex and dot to uppercase. So let me just write here uppercase. Save this. Now it will just return a string, simple a function that I have written here. So it's better to segregate each and everything inside your code. So inside services, inside my auth service, now what I will do is I will go ahead and write here a simple thing. Okay, now const code. Okay, const code is equal to generate code. I can't get any suggestion. I'm not getting any suggestion. So I think I have to manually import that. Okay, from dot slash lib slash generate code.js. I have to import this generate. Okay, generate code. And here I have to provide a parenthesis. Fine. So this is the code, and let me just name it as verify code. Okay, verify code and const verify code expiry. Verify code expiry is equal to what I will do is I will set the code expiry to 3 hours prior to 3 hours. Okay, so I will write a date dot now. Okay, date dot now plus 3 star 60 star 60 star 1000. Okay, and this is the exact when our verified code will expire. Now, what I will do is instead of directly creating this user model here, uh, a second, I will just write here new user model, and here I will try catch. Okay, try catch. What I will try catch is I will first try to uh, const result is equal to await try catch. Okay, so try catch. Sorry, await send verification email. Okay, send verification email, and here I will write first name. So what is the first name? I will accept. So the first name is simple to extract. So name dot split. Okay, name dot split, and I will provide a regular expression. Okay, and name dot split this, and then I will accept get the first. Now split returns one array, so I am getting the first element. So that is the first name. Okay, and then what I can do is I can provide two any. Okay. Uh, so instead of providing the first name, I can do one thing that I can also use the username instead of the first name because some may have a single letter as their first name. So I don't want to just mix up that. So simply I will use the username. Okay, username. And then what did I have? Two and two. So what is two? Two will be the email address. Okay. 2 will be the email address, then subject email verification question code, then I will attach secure X. Okay, and then I will provide the verified code. Fine. And here what I will do is, okay, so I will attach the new user dot verified code, or else what I can do directly, I can write here, I can provide the verified code and verify code expired. Okay, and right here, what should I do is, as soon as I create this, I will save the user, new user dot save. Okay, new user dot save, and I have to await this. Fine. So if it is succeeding, okay, if it succeeds, then I will just return true. If it not succeeds, if it does not succeed, so what I can write is here, throw new error, okay, throw new error and 500. Okay, so error may have a message, or I can say that failed to send verification code. Okay, so even if we fail to send verification code, right? Even if you fail to send verification code, what should I do is, uh, yeah. So I have attached the verified code and verified code expiry to the user. So there is no problem. Fine. So let me save this. Let me save this now. After saving this, after saving this, what I will do inside my controllers, here, the message should be email verification code sent to, okay, verification code sent to email. Fine. Save that. Okay. So here I will open my Postman again. I will open my Postman again. Now let us see whether this works or not. Even if there is error, so it will not cause any serious issues. Fine. So let us go to secure execute and go to the register endpoint, and here let me just add a test account, test name, and test 384. Okay, and test to add example.com. Okay, and let me provide test at 3456 hash. Okay, then test at 3456 hash, and save this. As soon as I save this, I'll click on send, and password is weak. Okay, password is weak. Fine. So send it again. So it should now send the email, verification code sent to email. Now here, if we'll see in our main trap, you can see verification code, and here. So here you can see I have got the code, but I think there's some issue because, oh, so it should have actually two uppercase. Okay, two uppercase. And what I will do is I'll go to my MongoDB database. Okay, and I will delete the user. Okay, so let me just do one thing. I will just go here, secure executive, and go to project. Inside users, I have a lot of users. Let me just directly drop this collections. I think I can drop it. Yeah. So I have directly dropped the entire collection. Let me send it again. And here I will just delete this. I can do confirm. So let me send this again. Yeah. So here you will see email verification code and use the verification code ITest384. Okay. So for AB66. Okay, so this is the email verification code. Now, how can we verify this code? Okay. So the verification is very simple actually. So what I have to do is I have to just go here inside my auth service. Okay, auth service. And below this, what I will do, so let me just do one thing. I will just give this verification code validation, okay, to the next module. So this was the part one of whatever we had done till now. Now in this part one, let us recap quickly that what we did first is we configured node mailer in our application. Okay, so first of all we set this these variables, and then we went to constants and exported these variables as constants from here, so that in future if we change the variable names from .env file, we have to just change these names. Okay, then we went to the config folder. Inside config folder, we created this, and here is the node mailer config, entire config that we created here. Okay, and then we created a mails lib folder. We had this lib folder, created two files. Generate code, we just generate simple code. Now this is of 6 digits only. Fine. Then a mail.js which is just a generic function to which we can pass out anything right here. Okay, and if I show you my domain from which I'm sending it, you can see securex admin at securex.com. Now if you're using Gmail SMTP, let me tell you, your email must be legitimate. You must be using Gmail, or if you have your business emails, you can also use that. Don't use emails like this. Okay. It may cause bad auth. Then we had this send verification email. I wrote this entire HTML by using ChatGPT. Then send verification email. I accepted username to subject and code. Then I just return the response which I was getting from this send mail function. Okay. Then I went to auth service, did nothing, but just add these line of code, that is was generating the code, then creating a new user model, new user object actually, then saving that and trying to send the email. If it fails, so you can just send this 500 error. And here actually I don't have to use error, I have to use the API error. Okay, so I accidentally used the error class, but no, I have to use that API error class. Okay, so I have to use this API error class. Throw new API error 500, which is internal server error. If we have any error dot message, which may be given us by node mailer, otherwise we can just say that failed to send verification code. Fine. And then we went inside the controllers. We just rename this message. Okay, we just replace this message with this message verification code sent to email. Okay, so now in the next video, we'll be proceeding to the validation of the verification code.